There's no long intro. I'll just start this one.
Which means a better outcome for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my presentation on the Healthy Homes and Hospitals programme, or HHH. Any questions?
How'd you say your acronym again?
It's HHH.
Thought so.
Bloody hell! You just shot Ian.
It's pronounced H, not H.
You can't shoot him just for that.
I just did. Anyway, it's my company. I can do what I like.
But we all signed the No Bullying in the Workplace pledge, which specifically bans physical violence.
What did you say?
I said it specifically bans physical violence.
It's specifically, with an S, specifically.
Bloody hell, Tony. Will you stop shooting people for saying things wrong?
You, what are you drinking?
Oh, coffee.
What type?
It's an espresso.
Oh, God.
The word is espresso.
Stop it, Tony.
Oh, come on, Luke. You know very well I killed my own wife for ironically saying mispronunciation. If I apply rigorous standards at home, I see no reason why the same standards shouldn't apply in the workplace.
Why do you have to shoot them? Why can't you just sack them?
Oh, I never thought of that. Yes, I suppose I could. It's just the red mist tends to descend whenever I'm confronted with ignoramus.
Actually, Tony, I think you'll find it's ignoramuses.
What?
It's from the Latin, we are ignorant. That makes it a verb, not a noun.
Oh, no. What have I done?
Blimey. At least that'll stop him shooting whoever he likes.
Yeah.
It's whomever.
Who and whom gets tricky sometimes, though. And why did I think that saying H was just the British pronunciation? Because I hear that often. Another good one they could have used is couldn't care less. It's such a common grammar mistake to say I could care less, which means that you actually can care more, instead of couldn't care less. It's the NT, that contraction makes all the difference. Sometimes when I hear that, I think my eye twitches a little bit. But I don't say anything about it most of the time because I don't want to be that person. And also, I'm not above any of that. Sometimes I confuse less and fewer. The title's Grammar Nazi. That was a wild word association. Less and fewer. So, my house is glass. Also, if you watch this channel, you probably already know that I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi to myself. Because when I make a mistake while speaking, I'm seemingly incapable of letting it go. I have to put an asterisk and text on the screen to correct myself. But when someone else makes a grammar mistake, I usually just think, I understood what you meant. It's not a big deal. I know that this comes from their sketch comedy show. I'd actually put off watching this video because I thought it was going to be too short. But if this one was any indication, I think I'm going to like these. So if you are familiar with Mitchell and Webb and have any recommendations for me, please let me know the title down below. I just thought of another one. I heard a person say somewhat recently, for all intensive purposes, instead of for all intents and purposes, which made me think of Bon Apple Tea instead of Bon Appetit. But if you can think of a grammar mistake that people make that you find funny or bothers you, write it down below. And thank you for sending this one in. That sounded weird. Thank you for sending this one in. Now I'm hyper-focused on my own speech. Actually, let's watch one more. Hold on. I'm going to find the suggestion email. Okay, this one's brain surgeon.
Oh, Lionel, glad you could make it. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, something soft, I'm driving. Parking's an absolute nightmare around here, isn't it? Had to reverse into the tiniest of spaces. Still, I managed it. I mean, parking's not exactly brain surgery, is it? And I should know.
Why is that? Are you a doctor?
Careful, not a doctor. I'm a brain surgeon. Big difference. Big difference. Yeah, I actually know a joke about this. What's the difference between a doctor and a brain surgeon? One's not exactly brain surgery, the other is brain surgery. So, what do you guys do?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I could do with an accountant. Filling in those tax forms can get really confusing, can't it? Still, it's not exactly brain surgery, is it? I mean, brain surgery, believe me, is very complex. Are you an accountant too?
No, I work for a charity.
Oh, that's a very selfless job, isn't it? I really admire you. I don't think I could ever do what you do. I say that because it's emotionally draining, not because it's hard. I mean, it's not exactly brain surgery, is it? Which, as a brain surgeon, is what I do.
Lionel, here's your drink. Lionel's a brain surgeon, you know.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
Oh, Jeff, they keep you late at the Space Centre.
As always.
Hand this food round. Have you met Lionel?
No, hello, Lionel.
So, Jeff, how do you earn a crust?
I'm a scientist. I work mainly with rockets. It's pretty tough work. What do you do?
Why, I don't mean to boast, but I'm a brain surgeon.
Brain surgery. Not exactly rocket science, is it?
Humbled. That one had a life lesson in there. There's always someone bigger and better than you. For that one, I knew exactly what the punchline was going to be, and I still wanted to hear it. I actually don't think I've ever met a brain surgeon. Yeah, but now if I do, I probably won't be able to look at them without thinking about this. I really enjoy sketch comedy. I used to have a housemate from Newcastle who got me into another one from the UK called The Two Ronnies. That's very funny if you haven't seen that. I wonder if Curb Your Enthusiasm is classed as sketch comedy. I'm actually not sure how they script to that. But the person who sent this in, thank you, Jonathan, said that another duo to check out could be Key and Peele, who I've heard those two names, but I haven't seen anything from them just yet. Although I know that one of them makes those horror films. I think it's Peele. So if you have any suggestions from them, let me know. But I don't have any book or music recommendation for you today. I just wanted to laugh. Thank you for watching with me. This was a short one, but I'll catch you in the next video.